I can't. Like I said, when I type my name into Google. Oh my. When I type my name into Google, only 3 news articles of all time, in the history of the human race, only 3 news articles pop up, and 2 of them have nothing to do with my Twitch. Two of them are just snarky tweets I made that got folded into news articles, and one of them is about the Binding of Isaac and me streaming it on Twitch. So people just don't know who I am, man. RVA Mag, oh god. Bless Joe Rosicki for writing anything about us ever. What a delightful human. Somehow we continue to just, we persist as one of the best kept secrets on all of the platforms. Plot twist, it was Amber. Amber, shit, man. Amber has no desire to become a full-time streamer. Oh my god, Lurtz. Yeah, if I ever hit a point where the doctor was just like, yo, health issues, you can't keep doing what you do for a living, I could regenerate like the doctor. I wonder if Frost Prime did better. Did he make more money than me? He doubled me up. Frost fucking kills it, man. I was terrified for a minute because I was like, I looked up his number. He was at over $500,000. I mean, for crying out loud, I bought a house, but he's building one. You know what I mean? I thought it was funny because I mentioned to him that I was gonna look him up while he was in stream, and he feigned like he was offended. And I was like, oh no, are you really upset? Because I'm so sorry. I won't do it if you don't want me to. I just sort of assumed that
speed up.
I sort of assumed that you'd be in on the memes, and additionally, I feel like you have to be like proud of the number. His channel, like his viewership is one of the few viewerships on the planet that's comparably sized to us that I won't fuck with, because they're like it's like our channel on bath salts. They are so intense and they spend so much money there. And so he feigned like he was upset, and I was genuinely worried that I had offended him. And then he pulled it back and goes, I'm just messing around. I've looked up like 100 of my friends while I was taking a dump. And I was like, okay. Whew. Scary. Yeah, this is an awesome start to the run. It's going really well. Wow, shit. I meant to do this, and then I'll do that. I have no idea if there's like a good spacebar item waiting for us somewhere. But I like the idea of having some wisps. I think I'm okay not going to the shop. Wow. And the hits keep coming and they don't stop coming. Yeah, it feels like I seeded this run. I feel nervous when I say that though, because ultimately I've had a lot of runs that start off intense in the first couple of floors. You get like 2 guppy items on the first floor. Okay, all right, I feel you, I see you, that's what's up. And then it tails off really fast. Like you just never see the last guppy item, or you never see whatever it is that'll make the run work. This one though just keeps snowballing. Shit. Huh. Okie dokie then. Here. I'm waiting to see what the catch will be from this run. Yeah, I saw a couple of people who basically just named themselves, like, who basically just named their stream wherever they were on the earnings list. I don't dare click that in case it's, like, if I take that pill and it's telepills, I'll be miffed. Ugh. The censor is such a shit show. The censor is such a shit show on Dogma. It's not so bad. It's not so bad if you're not going to Dogma. It'll tank a Dogma run. But it's not so bad if you're going to, like, the Lamb. Well, motherfucker. Yeah, if we were going to Dogma, I wouldn't have taken either. I'm a little bit curious. All right. Somewhere along the lines, I feel like there's gonna have to be a catch, but I don't know what it is, and it's not right now. Didn't Justin do that last night? Yeah, Justin did that last night. I think Baru did it as well. A lot of people just leaned into it. If you're not working at the Twitch offices, it feels pretty funny to me. Like it's you can laugh at it if you don't work at Twitch. We were a lot of us were talking. So a lot of us were in Justin's chat yesterday, which included Chiblee and NL and a handful of people were in Justin's channel yesterday. I think the general consensus is we can all find the humor in this, so long as because the dump was called part 1. The anonymous data dump was part 1, and so long as part 2 doesn't include like social security numbers and 1099 information and home addresses, it seemed like it was aimed at pissing off Twitch but not screwing streamers over. But if part 2 is like home addresses or social security numbers, it's gonna get a lot less funny real fast. They claim that there was not any personal data loss, but I mean, let's be real for a second. How much credibility do you really give Twitch right now? Bimbo, what's going on, man? Can't wait for someone to make a Twitch extension that just puts a number next to everyone's channel name. There was straight up a website called twitchearnings.com yesterday. There was a searchable leaderboard that has been taken down because I think whoever put that website up was... No, you rat bastard. Whoever put that website up was probably potentially facing legal action. I have to imagine that Twitch didn't find that website very funny. Is this the channel of Big Earner, Mr. McLaffy Taffy? I was shocked I was doing that well. Let me put it this way. I'm not shocked at what the number said because I know my finances. The number is right about where it should be. That looked accurate to me. I was shocked my number was so high. I know I outperform almost every channel this size. But I've known that for a while. Not meant to be like a brag or a boast or anything. It's just that that's not news to me. I've known for a while that I introduce myself as like, hi, my name's McLaffy Taffy. I'm the proprietor of the channel that has the viewers who are insane. You may know me as the guy with the insane viewers. And they're like, oh, Frost Prime, and I'm like, the other one. The less bath salty one. I'm like, oh, McLaffy Taffy. Every time somebody mentions us, I feel like Star-Lord at the end of Guardians of the Galaxy. Star-Lord? Finally. So that part wasn't new, but what blew me away was I did kind of check myself against other people at that spot in the list. I'm out, you know, we're outperforming channels 5 times our size. Yeah, I mean, like, anybody who can math, homosexual, anybody who can math can basically, it's why I've never tried to play coy with my financials, is that ultimately, if you can do, I have my sub count up 24/7. If you can do the math, you can basically figure out what I make off of subs and bits. I mean, for Christ's sakes, I keep a leaderboard at the top of chat. It's not hard. You know, it's not exactly well-guarded information. Tim. Yeah, I felt like my tweets were like, you know, they gained traction for me. I was getting like triple-digit likes and some retweets and stuff. I feel like I have tweets that should go viral and don't, and it bugs me sometimes because I'm like, why isn't my social account blowing up? My thoughts are very entertaining. You can generally tell based on which networks were breached. Often, if security matters, data is on isolated networks. The fact that there's only about 800 people or so making better money on Twitch than Taffy was a shock to me, at least. Really puts in perspective how hard it is to genuinely make good money streaming. Yeah. Like, honestly, Too Forgetful, that was the revelation I took away from yesterday, too. I was stunned. I was talking about this yesterday. I have always known that the channel outperforms what my expectations are for this channel. I was never aware of how much better this channel performs than most channels on Twitch, and that when Finbo brought that to our attention in mod chat at like 3 in the morning my time, and by the time I woke up and looked at it, Finbo was like, data was leaked, earnings were revealed, you know, you're on the list. And when he said it was the top 10,000, I was like, fuck yeah, dude, we broke the top 10,000. That's amazing. And I was like, what number am I? In my head, I was expecting like 9,100. In my head, I was because like, honestly, so many people when they go to social media, I mean, nobody, like, the old cliche is that on social media, nobody's posting their losses. Nobody's posting their L's. So I'm seeing on social media the same thing everyone else is seeing, which is like all these people who are putting forward this like sort of social media performance art of like, look at how successful and beautiful and young, and look at, you know, look, oh my gosh, look at how great my channel's doing, and look at all these sponsorship opportunities, and look at, you know, I see the same thing you guys see, and it always makes me think, I'm just like, oh dude, well, I'm doing okay, but I'm probably treading water by top tier Twitch standards. And then then the information got out, and I was like, fuck me, I'm killing it. I was like, I asked Finbo if I made the top 10,000. If I had hit like 5,000, I would have puffed up my chest. I'd have been like, yeah, dude, that's kind of what I thought. There's like 50,000 partners on the planet. If I had made the top 10% of partners, I'd have been very proud of myself. But it turns out that not very many of us are actually making a career out of this. Yeah, I love that NL got 101. That's pretty funny to me. Yeah, the variation of, yeah, honestly, like, I genuinely, first of all, it bums me out that you don't have a sub, so I'm gonna fix that. Yeah, it genuinely blows me away how wildly different.
This is the story of the newest denizen of the cave.
It genuinely blows me away how wildly different earnings are from one channel to the next. Especially when you hit the blue collar area that we're in.
This is the story of the newest denizen of the cave.
Hello, nurse. 5 gifted subs. Shraiku, Koopa King, Scytherism, Liquid Discharge, and Nizair 18. Recipients of 5 gifted subs from Sarah. Thank you so much. Very much appreciated. D-Blade gives a tier 1 sub to Becca Brizzy. I hope Beck's doing good. I haven't talked to her in a hot minute. Thank you, D-Blade. I appreciate you. If it makes you feel a little bit less imposter syndrome-y about sneaking into all those big-time partner parties. Yeah, kinda. There's a part of me that, like, you know, like, I always feel, like, I've always felt at partner parties and conferences and stuff like that, I've always felt like I'm the guy who snuck in. You know what I mean? Because, like, it's like, look at when I was in Catalyst, right? I'm in Catalyst. I'm surrounded by, like, Vio. I'm surrounded by, Lucid Fox. I'm surrounded by Monkeyism, Loco, Bloody Faster. Look at all these beautiful, young, attractive, well, younger than me. But all these beautiful, attractive people who are doing very well at what they do. Who have social media accounts that blow up every time they sneeze at it. And that's how I felt at every con. And honestly, every time I went to a con and every time I went to a partner party, people just got younger and younger, and I just knew less of them. And I was just like, I don't know if I'm supposed to even be here anymore. I was like, I don't even know if this is like where I belong. And then all this bullshit came out with the leak, and I was just like, oh, damn, maybe people should be trying harder to know us. Discord doesn't recognize that you're streaming, Taffy. It says you're away, not streaming, which is confusing me because there's no announcement that I saw. According to Discord, you weren't live. I'm sure I need to reattach my Twitch account to Discord. I'm sure that's as a result of switching up my password and changing my stream key. I'm not exactly sure what I'm supposed to do to fix that, but I'm sure, like, it'll need me to go, like Epic got a hold of me this morning. Epic got a hold of me this morning and was like, hey, you need to fix it. Your social accounts don't qualify you for a creator code. And I was like, excuse me? And I went and looked it up, and the one account that had disconnected itself was Twitch. And I was like, oh yeah, if you take away Twitch, that's probably a problem. So I reconnected Twitch. But right now I'm poop lawnmowering, so ultimately Discord's gonna have to wait. Don't hurt me. When's the t-shirt with the number coming out? I don't know. It'd have to come out awfully fast. I feel like that joke's gonna get old like later today. Dude, I need to see if there's like a sack room. I have all the opportunity in the world. To, well, there's a blood bag, or a blood bank. Yeah, but I've got 61 cents. Like, I don't need money. I kind of need health, and speed would be nice. When we hit a break, I'll take a look at reconnecting Discord to Twitch. I mean, to be completely fair, that whole imposter syndrome, Twitch party type stuff, you know, the one time that I remember actively being turned away from something. Oh, right, Tarot Cloth. Nice. The one time I remember actively being turned away from something, the type of people who were in there were like Tim and Lupo. So, yeah, it kind of makes sense. That's the only time I can actively remember being turned away from something at a con. Motherfucker put a hand in my chest. Oh, cool. Whee! I don't want that, though. There we go. So when you factor in streamers on other platforms, I assume you're still top 850? I don't know enough about YouTube to know for sure. I would imagine there's only, like, fucking 5 Facebook streamers who do better than us. Like, Gathalion, I'm sure, still kills it. Darkness, I'm sure, still, you know, kills it. But I genuinely can't think of, I genuinely can't think of 5 Facebook streamers. I can think of 2. YouTube, obviously, the people who are big streamers on YouTube generally, with the exception of like Tim and Lupo and Doc and all those guys, the people who went over there either because they had to or they were signed to, the people I know of who draw big numbers on streams over there don't make big numbers because of streams. They make big numbers because they're gigantic YouTube stars. That, like, you know, their success translates to when they stream, but their success isn't because they're streamers. Their success is because they put out edited YouTube videos and then sometimes they stream. Age 5 to 11 for Pfizer, hopefully at the end of the month. Speaking of Taffy merch, I found my Play Bag Get Rewarded mug yesterday. I will say that makes an awesome mug. I'm not crazy about that shirt. I know that Glitch loves that shirt. I'm not crazy about that shirt, but it looks awesome on a mug. Yeah, I might fill up Dono-chan. Let me see. Let me see if I can fix Discord real quick. Connections, I bet. Oh no. There we go. Authorize. Urethra. There we go. Reconnected. You're currently doing better than 100% of Mixer streamers. Yeah, Spectre Head, we're just gonna go Little Nightmares 1 into Little Nightmares 2. We're just gonna play one into the other, I think. Oh, here we go. This is what we'll do. Don't pay out, 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 don't pay out. There we go. I wonder what kind of percent the top 1,000 streamers have a decent YouTube page. That's the smart ones. The smart ones are doing it. Oh my god. I'm trying to. I had a YouTube page that had 14,000 YouTube subscribers. And then out of nowhere, Google demonetized it. And basically, when I used the appeal, when I used their automated appeal system, which was just a Google form, when I used their automated appeal system to ask why they demonetized me, they basically said, appeal denied, and told me never to ask to be reinstated again. So I've got, you know, I realized, I came from YouTube. The first time I made 6 figures in my life was when I sold my interest in the Mr. Wiffles channel. And then Amber got cancer, and it literally went away overnight. So I'm having to start from scratch, which is not great, but you know, as much as I don't like having to wrangle several different platforms, YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, which I really don't like because ultimately I feel too old and too fat and too bald for that channel. But I post to Instagram, I post to TikTok, I post to YouTube.
The lovers.
Because like 4 or 5 years ago, it was even less plausible that you could make a living on Twitch. You used to go to parties.
This is the story of the newest denizen of the cave.
You used to go to parties at like cons, at like PAXs. You go to parties and I just want this to pay out now. Well, shit. You used to go to parties and you'd tell people that you were a content creator, and they'd say, "Oh, YouTube? What do you play? Minecraft? Are you a Minecraft millionaire? That's hot. Are you a Minecraft millionaire?" And you say, "Oh, no, 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 I stream on Twitch." And they go, "Oh. Well, you're not Dan's Gaming. And you're not Day9, so I don't know who you are. And you, Twitch." And they'd walk away. Who did this? Packet Greaser, tier 2, 41 months. 41 for the big 819. Lauren, thank you so much, dude. I appreciate you, man. So, you know, I recognize that it's only been in recent history that... Oh my god, I did this. Don't get me wrong. The wisps are cool and everything. Was there anything in the shop I wanted to buy? Lisa, it's all yours. Sadly, it's not even good coffee. It's just like Maxwell House grounded store-bought coffee. No, not really. I mean, I guess I could. I could do like... I'm just trying to figure out...
Shot speed up.
What I can possibly do to buy myself some leeway here, like to buy myself some advantages. I like that noise so much less now that Isaac has the adult transformation. Golden Razor has appeared in the basement. 48-hour energy. Yo, I'm drowsy as an awesome pill. Give me that. That's not alright. Fucking Darkosto hit me up in Discord last night asking me if he could borrow some money, and he said, I know you're good for it. Oh shit. That made me giggle in my... I was in my kitchen making, I was making steak tacos for the family for dinner. Steak tacos and broiled zucchini and Spanish rice. And I get a Discord ding on my phone. I went to go look it up, and it was fucking Darkosto. He was like, hey man, listen, I've fallen on rough times here. Do you think maybe you could spot me a little money? I don't want to say how I know, but I know you're good for it. And I had a pretty good giggle in my kitchen. Please! There we go. Ah, it's funny. Shona! At this rate, I think I'll just take the dollar and go. Or at least I'll take as close as I can get to a dollar and go. I'll also take the Ace of Hearts if I guess we're running this with the IV bag. Then we'll want red hearts on the next floor. We did manage to put quite a bit of health on our character this floor. Like what, four heart containers this floor? Not bad. In studying for a test I had to take to become a real pharmacy tech, I've learned that apparently there's a chance of becoming addicted to Mucinex, which is funny to me for some reason. Ugh. The irony, Hollycat, is that honestly, when I know what kind of an addictive personality I have, and I walked out of here, went downstairs, got coffee, and went to Amber and said, I'm so tired of blowing my nose, and I'm so tired of having Kleenex on the desk right now. What could I possibly take to dry out my sinuses? If there had been Mucinex here, I'd have shot it directly into my vein. What the hell? Why am I throwing live bombs? Weird. Weird. Why? Why is it doing that? I need a good carne asada recipe. Everyone online has such different ingredients for the marinade steak taco tangent. I didn't use carne asada. I used skirt steak. But I marinate. Oh my god. I marinated overnight in 2 tablespoons soy, 2 tablespoons soy sauce, 2 tablespoons freshly squeezed lime juice. Oh my god, this is fucking terrifying. 2 garlic cloves. Cumin, chili powder. Yeah, cumin, chili powder, garlic, lime juice, soy sauce. And I marinated that overnight. And then, and a little canola oil. And then I used a tablespoon of canola oil and I dumped the steak, which I cut into like 1/2-inch cubes. I took the steak that I cut into 1/2-inch cubes and stuck in the marinade overnight, and I took the steak and the marinade and put it into a ripping hot pan and browned it and let the marinade reduce. And then served that in the little flour tortillas that I heated up in a pan. Yeah, one of these wisps is yeeting troll bombs, and it is disconcerting. That's basically carne asada. There we go. Yeah, I took what looked like kind of a rough and tumble piece of steak and marinated it overnight in citrus and garlic. And it turned out pretty well, I think. No, leave Brittany alone.
2 of clubs.
Our pills have been pretty good.
Luck up.
Hot damn, Lego's releasing a Titanic set. It's their largest set to date at almost 4.5 feet long. I gotta get, something Brick Nick. There's a content creator named Nick, who's a Lego creator. He's the guy, oh my god. He's the guy who created the Lego glitch that went into, he's the guy who created the Lego glitch that went into the Twitch offices after TwitchCon, but somebody dropped it. They had a Lego glitch. Speaking of glitch, what's going on, brother? They had a Lego glitch that they had at TwitchCon, and then they were moving it to the San Francisco offices, and they fucking dropped it. And then they had to fly Nick back in to put it all back together. Anyway, he's a really cool guy. I've met him and hung out with him at cons. But he also has his entire business card information is, oh my god. His entire business card information is printed on a Lego brick that he hands out to people. Vio! Please, Taffy, pay attention to what you're doing. You fool. Burp. Yeah, this slot machine wisp collection has backfired. It has effectively caused me damage and cost me a deal with the angel. I don't think it's gonna matter, but it's still frustrating. Via, how the heck you is? Another day in paradise. Timon V hopes all of you beautiful souls are safe and well. Timon V, nice to see you, sir. 48-hour energy.
48-hour energy.
Give me all. What? Oh. Give me all the energy. There we go. That's what I was trying to do. Pretty fly. I want the I'm drowsy pill. What's that? That's actually question marks. That sucks. Dark Dead Magic, welcome. Yeah, it's been It's been an interesting 24 hours. Chat, you want to know how weird the last 24 hours has been? I called my mom because I knew she was flying back from Idaho, or sorry, back to Idaho from Dallas. I called my mom just to make sure she'd gotten home okay, and she did, you know, thankfully. And my mom says, baby, what's going on? And I said, what do you mean, what's going on? She goes, what's going on with Twitch? And I said, holy shit, how do you know about that? And she said, your father. I walked in the door and your father was just like, something bad's going on with Twitch. And I was like, holy shit. You know it's bad when Brad Caps is just like, hey, is everything okay over there? 70-year-old Brad Caps is just like, hey, what's going on with your platform, Ryan? Like, I don't know, man. I don't know. VO DMs me and says, sorry for the DM, but that son of a bitch, Lamau. Oh, shit. Love you, VO. We'll see you when you get back. Noah's not here, but he'll be happy to know that I did 0 interviews yesterday. He needs to get me interviews. I don't care what for. The RVA mag was nice, but that was years ago. Joe Rosicki is now at the graduate school that I left. The only interview I did yesterday was with chat. I answered some hard questions yesterday. I mean, well, it wasn't really hard questions, but you know what I mean? Like, it was, genuinely, I was like, hey, cards on the table, do you guys have any questions? And then folks like El Pablo were like, for real? And I was like, yeah, sure, fire at will. Yeah, El Pablo asked the toughest question, which was, does that number reflect your Twitch contract? And the answer was no. My contract is not in there, is not in that money. I didn't see any instance. Well, you know what I did see? I'll tell you what I saw yesterday. I do this every time. I saw yesterday a bunch of people saying like, "Oh man, this is really gonna be like devastating for people who lie about being poor on Twitch to get more money." But then I really couldn't see anybody. I really couldn't see anybody provide proof of that. And then we sat and like pulled apart the data. I was like, shit, man. A quarter of the top 0.1% of Twitch doesn't make minimum wage. Yeah, the Zodiac Killer stuff got the Zodiac. Well, okay, a group of private investigators claimed to have identified the Zodiac Killer yesterday, and with the Twitch stuff that kind of got glossed over. I haven't had a chance to really deep dive that. I did though see that there was like apparently the guy that they think is the Zodiac Killer wasn't exactly hiding it. Like, apparently there was a dude with Facebook posts, because he died in 2018. The suspect died in 2018, and in a Facebook post the guy was talking about how much he missed hanging out with that guy and referenced that he very well could be the Zodiac Killer. Let's see. Yesterday afternoon, they posted an article on NPR with links to the earners rankings. One question was how many people on that list had TTV in their names. We went and looked it up. It was 11. There were other people who had TV in their name. I don't count that. The first Twitch channel I helped get partnered was Woofle's channel, and that channel had TV in its name. It was Woofle's TV. There were some channels that had TTV in their name, but it was because it was like Matt TV. Technically, there's a T at the end of Matt, and so it became TTV. But I actually went and looked up how many channels had TTV in their names, and it was only 11 of the top 10,000. Oh, I'm not done in that room, aka I'll go back for it. But I'm gonna see how many red hearts I can find so that I can go back and potentially play out that demon beggar. Kind of surprised you were never interviewed on the Song Trade or acquisition of Pretzel, at least. Yeah, they had not for that. They didn't need me. They had the guy who actually knew what he was talking about. At the time that Pretzel got acquired, I knew so little about what was happening behind the scenes. It would have made almost no sense to talk to me about it, because I'd have been like, oh yeah, it was pretty interesting. Nate's probably your guy for that. That'd have been the answer to every question. So, McLaffy Taffy, with the acquisition of Pretzel, what moves do you think Song Trader is going to make to aggressively establish themselves within the industry? That's a pretty good question. I'm willing to bet you should probably ask Nate about that. Oh, okay. Well, with regards to Pretzel, what have you done in recent years to better serve streamers and to put their minds at ease with regards to DMCA strikes and copyright law? That's a really good question. It's probably better to ask Nate about that. Fucking, I don't know. So it makes sense that they didn't interview me, because I wouldn't have had shit all to say. Cops gave a kid back to Jeffrey Dahmer. Like, really? Nothing surprises me about human mistakes. That's fair. That's fair. Rooting for anyone in the postseason in baseball? Who's in? I know the Rangers haven't been in because their season started and then they played, and that usually is what ends it for us. Oh my. Maybe. Ooh. Color me intrigued. Yeah, the dead giveaway that the Rangers season is over is that they field a team. Yeah, technically Time and V has TV in his name. There were a lot of those, and I felt obliged. Oh my god. Well, there goes my deal with the angel chances. Fucking, can I scrape these off on something? These wisps suck. Here, take all my wisps. Make me laugh so much my noise canceling headphones keep thinking I'm talking and turning off because I'm talking to someone. Sox beat the Yanks in the wild card game. I like that. I still, like, as much as I don't like Boston sports fans anymore, I still fucking hate the Yankees for how bad they've plagued the Rangers over the years. I can't bring myself to root for the Red Sox beyond that. Dodgers snuck in. I saw the walk-off last night. You know what? I'll say this. It took me a long time. Like, for a long time, I didn't like the Giants because they also beat the Rangers in the World Series. But I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll root for the Giants because they are the parent team of the Squirrels. That's what I'll do. The Rangers have no skin in the game. The Rangers have no skin in the game, so I don't have to root for anybody from the AL. So I'll root for the Giants, just because it's the Flying Squirrels home team. Oh, I should have scraped the rest of my wisps off. Welcome back, Vio. Your interview should just be you holding a cue card that says, "That's a really good question. You should probably ask Nate," and just consistently pointing to the cue card. Thoughts on the Braves? I don't know anything about them, if I'm being completely transparent. I haven't known anything about what the Braves were doing in baseball since they were the Richmond parent team. Since, like, David Justice was on the Braves. I have a handful of different things I'm going to try to do here. First things first, I'm going to go do the boss fight. I don't remember what this does. Wait, I should probably check. Active items will be re-rolled upon using them. Let's set that down. What about this one? If your active item is fully charged when you take damage, it will if your active item is fully charged when you take damage, it will activate automatically. Well, that sounds terrible too. We got bad trinkets on this floor. I've been playing the show lately. Ended up playing the Flying Squirrels early in the season. I love the Flying Squirrels, man. I'm a sucker for my home team. Is Justin here? Did I miss Justin coming in? Justin, listen, man. I've been focused up. Oh my god. Son of a bitch. No, I don't want that. Drop it. Like it's hot. Dude, your place was your chat was hopping yesterday. Your place was the place to be if you were a streamer who wanted to talk this out with somebody. Why did that just open? The people like Dark Souls. It's true, they do like Dark Souls, but I mean like, I mean like 101 was there. Was it 3885 was there? 1192 was there. That was something else. A lot of numbers in chat yesterday. Of course, 1192 was there. That was Justin. Listen, the subathon's coming up. There are going to be times where you poor bastards are going to have to put up with me. There will be times where you poor bastards will have to put up with me being the one who's on the camera. Just because it's Justin's channel doesn't mean it absolutely has to be Justin right off the jump. You missed Justin coming in and VO being resent to the Shadow Realm. Oh, I saw. Listen, like, Glitch, I appreciate the bits. There, that's on the table. Glitch, I appreciate the bits. Glitch knows I appreciate the bits. But that's not why Glitch is spending those bits. It's a happy circumstance that those bits end up in my pocket. Glitch is spending those bits to send VO to the Shadow Realm. That's the real payoff there. I'm trying to find this super duper secret room. Maybe this way? Mr. 1K, by next year I'm on the grind. I tell you what, man, I was telling Chad earlier, Justin, that like the big takeaway that I have from all this is like, it is really hard to make a living on this platform. I am legitimately low-key shocked at how few people...
Luck up.
I am legitimately low-key shocked at how few people managed to like make a living doing this. I like yesterday was a devastating blow for aspiring streamers who have the ability to look at the situation with an indifferent eye. Yesterday was devastating for aspiring streamers who objectively looked at the situation. Yeah, Good said the same thing. I can't. Karma's fine. I'll take Karma. Yeah, Good said the same thing. By the way, I should probably follow Good. All I learned from the Twitch data breach is that only 4,500 streamers make more than me a year, and that's sad because I don't make a living wage from Twitch. Yeah, dude, I was telling chat earlier that I felt that way because I've always known that I've done well. But my caveat has always been that I was like, oh, I do well, but I do well for mid-sized streamers. I'm killing it as a mid-sized streamer, is always the thought process that I've had. But then, like, hold on, I'm gonna put this in chat. Or not chat, I'm gonna put this in private. It'll be an insight. There, I dropped that in Discord. I looked around and I was just like, man, some of the channels that are around me are like much bigger than me. Like I looked around at a handful of channels and realized that I was out kicking the coverage on channels that were 5-6 times my size. I've told chat on any number of occasions, if I had 1,000 concurrent viewers, give or take, right? Between like 750 and 2,000 concurrent viewers every time I went live, I could make myself a millionaire on paper, I think. I've been saying that for years. What blows my mind is that I go down that list and realize that there are some people who have that who aren't, and I don't understand how. Yeah, mid-tier Andy. Like I always feel like I've always felt like you know, we talk about how we're middle-class streamers, and that's always made total sense to me. Is that we're like this blue-collar middle-class tier of streamer, and we do really well for the middle-class streamers. But yeah, I absolutely realized these last couple of days that we
This is the story of the newest denizen of the
do really well among all streamers, and that's like both awesome and kind of low-key depressing. Kamai, good morning. Psycon, good morning. Hollycat, good morning. Yeah, Twitch is just a real case-by-case thing. Play in the Mud, tier 1, 10 months. Thanks to the Rapid for my gifted sub. The Rapid really has lit me up today. I genuinely am appreciative of all the support. Now that support is very mathematically on the table. I kind of want to just start finding, there it is. I knew it was around here somewhere. We had to find it eventually. Yeah, we're just gonna reg key it the rest of the way, I think. Oh wait, that opened up another door. Let's go take a little investigation down here. Let's bomb our way in and see what's waiting for us. I love reg key runs. Man, do I love reg key runs. We're gonna load up on items. And then there's another fool card. Not that I really need it. I actually think I'm gonna take the I'm Drowsy pill. I just have to go back and get it now. It's gonna be interesting. I was always told by other folks, I know that I blow their minds because I have so much support for such a relatively small channel. Yeah, like, I don't know. I was saying earlier, Vio, welcome back. Don't time her out for like a minute, okay? Go. I was telling chat earlier that like, even back during our Catalyst days, I knew I was doing okay, but like, you know, you just look around and everybody is putting forward this like air of success. You know, everybody's promoting their victories and nobody's really promoting their losses. And so you just kind of assume that you're like, well, I'm doing okay, but like streamer social media tells me that I'm probably middle of the pack at best. And then all this comes to light. I mean, obviously there's a whole lot that's not on there, like sponsorships and like, you know, OnlyFans and God damn it, I'm talking to Vio right now. Stop timing her out. You know, depending on what you do, right? There's like sponsorships and merchandise and OnlyFans and what was it, Fan House? Fansly? Fansel Doodle. Cash tips, all that stuff. So there's a lot of stuff unaccounted for, but like, you know, I always genuinely assumed we were not doing as well as I thought. Like, I always just assumed we were not doing as well as most everybody else. Yeah, honestly, I'm making a fortune because people just don't like my friends. People just don't like my friends to hang out and talk to me. I'd be like in the 3,000s if people just didn't enjoy. Honestly, Honestly, Timeout with Bits is probably responsible for like a 250 slot jump. That $60 bounty we took for Timeout with Bits. It's like 60 bucks to run that Timeout with Bits bounty. Probably is responsible for like a 250 slot jump over the last 2 years. Yesterday proved what I oh goddamn. Just like that, she was gone from our lives again. Yesterday proved what I always assumed, but none of my friends believed. Like I was always thought the average Twitch streamers were on the lower end of the income spectrum, but my friends have always believed now they're successful. They have to be borderline millionaires. I'll level with you. I too thought there were more borderline millionaire cases. I'm not surprised by any of the people that I found out were millionaires. It does not surprise me that many of the people that we found out were millionaires are millionaires. I thought there would be more. I thought there would be more. I'm surprised there aren't more. Oh, that one's got a little tinge of red at the bottom. There we go. Even if we get clipped and lose our deals with the Angel, we're still gonna get deals with the Angel. Because I'm gonna red key the living shit out of this place. Welcome back, Vio. Inconveniencing Taffy in a way he can't argue because it gives him money. I love my friends. But my friends also know how much I like buying things. And honestly, if we ever get back to a place where we can spend time together again, I think they know that if they like just put up with my viewers, that if and when we find ourselves in the same space again at some point in time, that I'm probably good for a meal. Hashtag freedom for VO. Yeah, no, VO, I was saying that like you of all people would know like the circles that we ran with for a while, that like nobody's advertising their losses. And so for the longest, like the big Twitch, oh, I've gone off the map. Huh. I was not paying attention. Teleport? No.
Judgment.
Well, it's kind of cool. That takes me to the next womb, does it not? Like, that's not catastrophic. It's just not, like, ideal. Yeah, I just spent all this time thinking that I was doing really, really well for being, like, what I assume was, like, the bottom third of partners. Like, full-time partners. I always just assumed that, like, people looked at what I was doing and was like, oh, that's cute. Oh, isn't he adorbs? But I guess it turns out, like, yeah, I guess, you know, like, listen, I don't have many other alternate revenue sources besides the companies that got sold and cash tips. Sogo. I do have Sogo. So I don't have, like, the alternate revenue streams that other people do. But I didn't get an answer. I didn't get an answer from her. Or if I did get an answer, I didn't get to see it. God damn it. VO, I thank you for your sacrifice. I think the Demon Breaker breaks the Eternal Heart, which is why I didn't do it. Seems like a low number of high pay. I'm not sure how Twitch is financially viable. 2 buildings in San Francisco ain't cheap. I can't speak with any knowledge. Oh no, it did take me up. Well, this sucks because I don't even get an accomplishment for this. I mean, it's cool to skip an entire level. I don't know. I guess we could look for a sack room. That'd take us down. That'd take us down. Shit. I don't think I need Mango Santa. I need a sacrifice room, and then I can put myself down to Shoal. Glitch gets rid of Vlad. It's a one-man wrecking crew. Twitch makes tons, but it also costs tons. You know what I mean? I don't think that Twitch, if they've ever operated at a profit, I would be shocked. Because while the total of all that payout money was near $1 billion, hello. While the total of all that payout money was close to $1 billion, I don't know, man. Company's got huge overhead. Yeah, Twitch is very expensive to run. I mean, it's a company that rivals Netflix in how much bandwidth it consumes. And as somebody who helped run Pretzel, even Pretzel, I don't think people understood or understand how expensive the bandwidth is to get this streaming music into your headphones. And that's just the music playing in the background. Now talk about what it costs to stream 9 million people's content to computers around the globe 24/7. I answer here, 10,000%. It's more difficult to share your shortcomings because, at least for me, it feels more real and less temporary. Got to actually face it rather than just, okay, it was a bad day. I think we really don't know how to process the shittier days. I definitely feel guilty of it too. So yeah, I agree a ton, especially the circles we are and we're in. Perhaps nobody shares the shit because it's always difficult to process once you face it. No, that was the answer I was looking for, is that, like, you look around and you see everybody, like, kind of putting their best foot forward on social media, and you just assume that you're just doing worse. You know, like, oh, well, I'm doing my best, but, like, I'm not doing the kind of shit that goes viral on Twitter or gets 1,000 likes on Instagram. You know, I've had a couple of things go viral on TikTok, but that's not really resulted in anything for me other than, like, I feel good. What happens if I go off the map here? Doesn't just, like, oh man, it would probably be bad. It would probably take me to, like, maybe it would take me to the chest. Does it just end the game? Another air room, we start over maybe? I don't know. Yeah, anyway, I don't know. All of that was just to say I didn't realize how well I was doing compared to other people. I always just assumed most people were doing better than me. I think every streamer I know is actually really struggling with the instability of being a streamer and the struggles with that anxiety. We all just kind of fall into this trap. Yeah, no, Vio, I 100% have, like, my blood pressure recently has been terrible. And that, even as I'm doing well, it's just kind of like the pressure to continuously either match or outdo yourself and to keep reinventing yourself is... I made that conversation. I started that conversation when I first started the runs today. Was that I have to believe that what I'm doing is making a difference in people's lives on top of making me money, because I genuinely think I'm sacrificing my body to do this. I genuinely feel as though I'm sacrificing my health to do this job some days. And then on top of that, on top of everything else, if 5 or 6 of you who are my high rollers, yeah, the jump scare sound alerts are probably not helping either. But yeah, if 5 or 6 of you just decide one day that you're gonna withdraw the support you've given me over the years, I'm all of a sudden, right back in that same space of being a streamer who makes minimum wage if I'm lucky. It's weird, man. It's a lot to process. It's a lot to process. Thank you, 2539 Woo. I appreciate that. That's kind of you. I'm trying my ass off. Trying my ass off to make a positive difference in people's lives. I know that sounds kind of hokey, but I was saying earlier when we first got started that people will ask me, like, hey man, what does it take to get into streaming? And my first answer is always like the cheesiest, but it's true, is that you've got to be getting into the seat for a reason that's not money. You have to be getting into the chair for a reason that's not money, because the money is the part of it that's the least guaranteed, you know? I made an instant joke at a bad time, but I still feel it's appropriate. Good morning. What is Little Nightmares? The game about being a streamer and dealing with viewers. I'm fortunate. I've only had maybe a half dozen times in the 5-ish years that I've been going hard on this that I've literally have thrown my hands up and been like, chat, I can't fucking deal with you, and walked off. My job is difficult, but I don't feel like it's nearly as difficult as a lot of other streamers. I get very lucky with how reasonably easy it is to stream. You're just sacrificing both your soul and body to us. We can see the listing and check X if X person wasn't here, how far you'd fall. Yeah, I mean, honestly, I'm probably below Justin if Champion's not here. I'm probably below 2,500 if Glitch isn't here. I'm probably below 3,500 if JJ Madison stops showing up one day. So that part is a lot. There's a reason I tell people that if you pull consistent double-digit viewership to your success on Twitch, you may not be a monetary success, but you're a success in the sense of the community. Yep. No, Reg, do you have a link for that? I'd be super interested. I watched Noah did an interview with, what's that dude's name? Zach Bussey? Is that right? Zach something or other? Dude hit me up when I got my contract asking me if I'd be willing to spill deeds. I was like, nah, I don't think I can do that, man. Sorry. Sorry. Lo siento. Zach Bussey? Yeah, I think that's it, right? He seems like a nice enough dude. I just, the one time I had something he wanted to hear about, my contract stated that I couldn't talk to him about it. Juice Spankin' Dude says, "Hey Taff, and yeah, I don't understand people with thousands of viewers can take it and stuff with a consistent shit posting of chats." Yeah, like honestly, it's just like once you get thousands and thousands of viewers, I really just feel like you start to tune them out. You cherry pick that one interesting conversation that you want to actually answer, and then you just ignore the rest. It's like that's what Tim was doing at the end, where he used to be the kind of guy who did a really good job of generally keeping his finger on the pulse of what his chat was saying. And then once he got, like, Ninja too. Ninja did a pretty good job of reading chat back when I say first started. Back before he was a household name and was making cameos on The Masked Singer and Free Guy. Alright, so we know now that we have, no, that's not right. That one opened, right. But then eventually they got so big that it's like, they pick one comment for every 20 or 30 pages of chat, and that's the one they answer. That's the weird thing, right? Like, as a streamer, all you can do is hope that you make a difference somehow, somewhere, and hope to still make minimum wage off it without having to work a full-time job or a part-time job. But sometimes I think anybody and everybody who's ever streamed has forgotten that we're not here for just our community. We're raising members of other communities too. It's easy to forget that we're making any difference. I don't want to say I was having like a full-blown existential crisis, but I was definitely feeling, I kind of had like a what in the hell am I doing here feeling back before the pandemic hit. And when the pandemic hit, I was just like, oh shit, this is really important. Like, that kind of snapped what I was doing into focus, I felt like. He's always stealing our glory and announcing things before I do. Reg, did you have the link for the thing-a-ding-ding?
The newest denizen of the cave.
Yeah, you should drop the link for the thing-a-ding-a-ding-dong. I want to see/read that. Or whatever it is article or video. Gian Klausner, tier 3, almost 3 years. Almost 3 years. Speaking of existential crises, where the heck is the time gone? I don't know, man. Grayson turns 11 next week. I'm kind of not okay. Grayson turns 11 next week. Yeah, Grayson's 11th birthday is next week. He is 2 years away from being a teenager. My little boy. My firstborn son. Rory turns 8 in January. Streaming has changed so fucking much over the years. I mean, that we were talking about that a little bit earlier, Vio. We were talking a little bit earlier about how a couple of years ago, if you went to like PAX and told people that you were a Twitch streamer, they'd kind of sneer at you because being a Twitch streamer has not been cool or profitable for quite some time. Like, people really only cared if you were Day 9 or Dan's Gaming because those were the only streamers they had really heard of. Otherwise, like, people wanted to know if you were a wealthy and famous YouTuber. Like, everybody wanted to hang out and be around and associate with YouTube stars. It's only been over the last couple of years that becoming a streamer has actually been like everybody in content creation felt basically like my former YouTube partner Rob. I asked Rob years ago because I saw what NL was doing, and NL was diversifying his content, and I always thought that was really smart. So I'd go to Rob and say, hey, we probably should start streaming on Twitch. And Rob's take was, why would I spend 7 hours on Twitch to make the same amount of money I could do with a 2-hour YouTube video? Can't tell if this run's going good or what. This run is a catastrophe because it's great and we're strong, but I inadvertently walked us off the map, which means we're gonna have to do the whole thing over again unless I can find a sacrifice room that'll take me down to the dark room. Yeah, I had people that I tried to convince that they needed to cultivate. I still don't know if I was right. They absolutely could have been right. Rob may have absolutely been right that he should. There was no reason for him to ever put that much effort into a Twitch channel when he was making more money spending less time creating content on YouTube. But I felt like I was right. Yeah, his big take was, why would I stream for 7 hours a day when I could make, spend 1 hour recording and 1 hour editing a YouTube video and then take the rest of the day off? Or I could spend 7 hours editing YouTube videos and then take the week off. I was like, fuck, it's kind of hard to argue with that. Oh, well, shit. Well, shit, I guess we just start working our way around. I do like Fuse Cutter. We just hope that can there be a sacrifice room in one of these rooms? I feel like there can. You gonna have a red sack room? I'm gonna give it my God's honest best shot. I'm getting a bunch of rooms for free, which is nice. Ooh, I got a shop. Arky? Yo, this doesn't help. Well, no, it does help a little bit. Because we do have batteries now. The lovers. Taffy, are you a lover? Not as frequently as I'd like to be. But I am lining myself up for a vasectomy in February, or in November, so working on it. It hurts me when you hurt me, game. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, that was to the secret room that it opened up? Or a secret room? What can I possibly get from you that would help? God, can you imagine if I actually made this work? I guess I'd be looking for another judgment card as well.
Pretty fly.
Vio is now safe. The app won't let me time out Vio anymore. You can breathe easy, Vio. The gods smile on us this day. The gods smile on us this day. I'm getting a lot of free doors. Does anybody know why I'm getting a lot of free doors? I genuinely don't know why it's doing that. Well, it's letting him do you. It's letting you do it in smaller increments. Real fake doors. Dude, this chill hop station is giving me life. Dude, I was dying laughing yesterday in Justin's channel. Fucking NL came in, and everyone was giving him a hard time about being Mr. 101. And at one point, like, I don't remember what was being said, but he genuinely goes into chat and says, "Hey, everybody, shut up. Mr. 101 wants to speak." And I was just like, it cracks me up how some people are, like, truly just leaning into what otherwise would feel like a gross violation of privacy. I was dying laughing. He's like, "Hey, everybody, do me a huge favor and shut up. Mr. 101 wants to say something." It was very funny. Oh, the odds are pretty slim that we're gonna be able to do this, but I'll give it a shot. I'd like it if I just kept finding rooms for free. I'd love to do the entire floor. At least that way we would know for sure that we did everything in our power. I'd love to find more judgment cards. I'm not really sure what I could get. I mean, the R key is really all I'm hoping for. Yeah, at least we have rooms left. I feel very silly.
The sun.
That doesn't do anything for me. Neat. Kind of breaks my heart a little bit, but neat. Y'all got any more of those 48-hour energy pills? Ow.
Pretty fly.
Yeah, the red key is bananas good. I love the red key so much. With all the money we have just sitting on the floor and the fact that we have restock and batteries, I have to believe that we're going to be able to check every room on the floor. The 3 rooms are wisps? I'm not sure. That's going to take me right off the map. I realize I'm using Spirit or Soul Hearts when I don't need to be using Soul Hearts, but I also don't want to make the walk
This
back
is
to
the
the same
story
shop
of the newest denizen of the cave.
until I absolutely have to. It'd be nice to also just, like, you know, create a path back to the shop by going around. What do you got? What is this? Oh my god. Gimme 2, tier 1, 38 months. How's it going, Taffy? I hope you're doing well. It's been a bizarre couple of days. Gimme 2 if I'm being honest, but it's been a good couple of days. Equal parts awesome and weird. Shit. Well, I mean, what we can do is we can just walk across, do this fight, and then leave. Yeah, Fuse Cutters is making this way less stressful than it could be for sure. You're doing great, Isaac. Angry siren noises. Dude, Vlad, that game fucked me up so bad yesterday. I genuinely had to go take a nap afterwards. I was so tired from being stressed out for an hour straight. I was so tired from being stressed out for like an hour straight that I genuinely had to go take a nap after it was done. Well, at least we're back around to the shop. Guess let's just work our way up to the top and start filling in the grid. Don't know how you do it. I can't play spooky games. I'll tell you this, Reg. I'm not a fan. I don't generally enjoy playing spooky games, but what I do like is I like people watching me play video games, and I like people enjoying the content that I'm creating. So I fucking put up with it. Ever since, you know, six years ago or so, when I first sort of like stumbled across Dan's Gaming doing Horror Month, I realized how much I enjoyed watching the content. So I was like, well, if I ever become a full-time streamer, I'm going to do the exact same thing. I think I'm just kind of committed to doing it as well. And it turns out, that'll take me off the map. It turns out, not only do I enjoy the idea of Horror Month, but when people like Champion get behind it as well, I'm like, oh, I guess I'm just really into Horror Month all of a sudden. It makes for great content. Yeah, I'm in the same boat, man. It freaks me out real bad. I find it legitimately physically draining. Have you done a whole floor like this before? I've come awfully close for sure. I actually am worried I'm gonna run out of money. Because eventually the keys will just be worth, or sorry, the batteries will just be worth like $1 each. I guess I can start buying bags at that point. I could get another teleport card and just start, well, I guess it'll still be the same I Am Error room. It wouldn't send me to different I Am Error rooms over and over again, it just would send me to the same one. Yeah, it's definitely Soul Heart time. I guess with the Soul Hearts I can start buying multiple charges. Well, if nothing else, this has been entertaining. I'm not gonna beat up the dono machine, that's for sure. Oh, sack room. I'm begging you. I'm begging you. Hey, Gucci, what's going on, man? Sadly, I'm breaking the game, but it's not going to amount to anything for me. I'm not going to get anything out of it. I'm not going to see anything from this. Because it's not going to get anything done on the post-it note. Jackspot, greetings. Could get R key from the chest. I suppose I could. It might be worth a look, I suppose. This might just be the only run we get done today. I hope that's alright. Damn, Glitch sends Vlad back to the Shadow Realm. Yeah, death certificate. I don't know if I have death certificate unlocked.
This is the story of the newest denizen of the cave.
Huh. Five extra bombs. Hooray. Glitch gives a tier 1 sub to Maddie. Glitch, thank you, sir. Greatly appreciated. Let's go back and just open up this direction. I'm kicking myself for not paying attention. Ooh, don't touch it. There's an entire another level up there? Holy shit. Yeah, this is Cathedral with a red key. Actually, I could probably do this. Yo, let's go. Give me combat or a sack room. We will settle for a sack room. I'll leave those batteries on the floor for the time being. Do this one. Damn, there's another level up there. This is a big ass map. What's going on up here? Yeah, they're all the same size. It's 13 by 13. I hadn't stopped to count. Well, there's a curse room, just not a sack room. We're still finding specialty rooms. Hello? Oh, there we are. We're still finding specialty rooms. We're just running out of space. Guess I just work my way up into the corner. Damn, I almost already had that room. That was dumb. I'm the king of not great mistakes being made right now, so it's not that big a deal, I guess. Yeah, the dream remains alive, albeit faintly. Got batteries in these? Sure do. I could just find a shop on the next floor, too. Ow! 48-hour energy, range down. Experimental pill.
Experimental pill.
What's going on here? I don't know what I possibly want here. Oh, we found this before. It's just a monkey paw. I don't think I can possibly give up fuse cutters right now. Suck, I gotta walk all the way down here and start buying up canvas bags again. Need coins. 9-volt would be good, Nun's Habit would be good, so I guess we do the next floor. I apologize if this is the only run we get done for the day, and it ends up amounting to nothing. At least it's interesting. I think it's interesting. I do adore red key runs. I'm super hungry today. I have a battery in here? Ukrainian Bell Tower, welcome back. Doing okay. Kind of tired. It's been a weirdly stressful couple of days. I gotta meet up with Justin this weekend and start to figure out the subathon. I'm looking forward to it. I think it's gonna be an awful lot of fun, but it's also gonna be work. Will you get a next floor? I'll walk off the map. I'll walk off the map that direction, and I think it might take me there. I think it might take me there. We'll see. Yeah, we have a permanent error room available to us. I'm starting to run out of cash. Oh, Sinister Humanoid, that sucks. We actually just had to have an exterminator come back out to our house. We have one under contract that's supposed to come every month or two.
This is the story of the newest denizen of the cave.
But with it being fall... Really? With it being fall, we've had like a half dozen spiders and one big fuck-off cockroach that we've had to kill. Which, all of those numbers are more than I want them to be. So I've been constantly kind of like spinning my head around on a swivel, looking for creepy crawlies myself of late. Who did this? Jackspot gives a tier 1 sub to Ukrainian Bell Tower. Ukrainian Bell Tower, as always, happy to have you back. And okay. Jackspot, thank you so much for the sub. Very generous. Verp. I'm gonna save the Verp card in case I can find another 48-hour energy. And then I'm gonna also do this real quick so I can sort of circle through and out. There we go. Range down. That's tempting. I do have glitter bombs. I could just blow up a lot, but I don't know that I'm going to. I don't know that I have the patience in me for that. It's gonna be a long walk. Here's what I'm gonna do. Osiris Sarge, welcome. I want to go to a room that has a whole bunch of connection points on it so I can potentially get one of them to open for me just out of the kindness of its heart. When AFK 1 hour, I had to really quickly take out the garbage and make a protein shake. Had a 1 hour conversation with my cool neighbor who said I can have a free ounce of weed when our plants are done. That's awesome. I was literally just talking about how much... Obviously, when Justin and I do this subathon... What the fuck? When Justin and I do this subathon, there's a lot of stuff we kind of just want to leave to chance. Oh! There's a lot of stuff we just kind of want to leave to chance and just let fate decide what we're gonna do.
Luck.
But there's also a lot of like general planning that we need to pull together still, where it's just kind of like the minutia. Ice, good morning. I am looking for a sacrifice room. You're exactly right. You're exactly right. Still so much to do. I think part of what it is that like I think Justin's being very chill about all this because Justin's done it before, so none of it's really gonna sneak up on him. But I've never done this before, so I'm low-key terrified. Because without Justin, I wouldn't have the technical knowledge necessary to pull off such a feat. So if I were like, hey, guess what? We're gonna have a subathon. And I'm gonna do multiple sources in different locations at my house and switch over to Justin's house at some point. And then Justin was like, yo, dude, I got strep. You just gotta do it on your own. I'd just be like, stream's canceled and I quit and I retire and bye. It's just my stream, I quit. I quit. Mr. 819 is retiring. I'm signing off for all time. It's been a real treat, and I appreciate everything you guys have done for me, but I'm fucking out of here. Sorry. Taffy, you can figure it out. We'll just fucking never know. I'm sorry. We're done. If you need me, I'll be in the dumpster, but please don't need me. I think I'm just gonna hit the old dusty trail and get the fuck out of here. Really appreciate you guys, though. I hope you guys have nice lives. It's too late. I already said I quit. I'm officially, I think, out of charges without bombing the living shit out of our dono machine. Let's see what happens when you go to an Ayamera room. Oh, we do get to the chest. Yeah, I might find some time that's not just I might find some time that's not just I don't know. Shit, man, my weekend's filling up. I need my weekend to not fill up. I don't know, fuck it. I may just do some work on my own and just present it to you. And just be like, this is the work that I've done with regards to our joint subathon. I don't know. Because there's a part of me that's thinking about going Boof Montoya. There's a part of me that's thinking about going Boof Montoya on Saturday night to try to get some Animal Crossing in, because I missed some don't take any other pills.
48-hour energy.
I missed some September stuff that I won't get a crack at until September of 2022. Or I'll have to time travel, which I don't want to time travel. So I'm thinking about doing some Boof Animal Crossing on Saturday night. I too miss Final Fantasy XIV. I wish I had 36-hour days for sure. I wish I had 36-hour days. I would love to play more Final Fantasy XIV. That shit's super fun. That shit is super fun. What placement was Shroud? $25. God, can you imagine? Boof didn't crack it. There's no way. I make hundreds of dollars on Boof, not thousands.
This is the story of the newest denizen of the cave.
No matches for Boof Montoya. Okay. That would have been insulting to the realm of, like, all of streamers would have to hide their head in shame if Boof Montoya beat them. Hang their heads in shame. Hollycat gets a tier 1 sub to Boof Montoya. What about Beef Montana? I think it's, what was it, Lucid that did Biff Montana. Boof was 10,001. I'm really hungry today. Super hungry today. I got lots of leftovers I can pick at. Boo Woo Montu Woo. Oh, we found the edge.
This is the story
No, we didn't find
of
the
the
edge of
newest
map.
denizen of the cave.
It's just a bomb. Baby plum, do 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 do, baby plum. Stevie gets a tier 1 sub to Boo Woo Montu Woo. Is that Lucid did Biff Montana? I'm a trendsetter. Any of y'all got batteries?
Judgment.
Maybe. Maybe. I might play those guys out. I don't have a shop this time around. Or at least not that I know of. Might as well grab the money until I get up to 99 cents. Such a cool run, man. I'm gonna be bummed out if I fucked it up. I guess we'll just kind of keep hatcheting away and hoping for the best. So much health. So much health this run. Second joined yet? It's gotta be getting close, you'd imagine. Gonna be a very loud end to this run for sure. Still out of soul hearts, huh? Try this way. Y'all got another one of them there shops. I'm getting very lucky with the opening doors, the additional opening doors. Oh, unbreak my heart. Say you'll love me again. Undo this hurt that you caused when you gave me magic mushroom and I had nothing to do with it. Uncry these tears. Dude, I can go for a deli sandwich. Want like a big, like a BMT or something. Like an Italian sub. Or another Reuben or something along those lines. I guess if nothing else, if I can't find the... It's gonna be kind of interesting. If I can't find like a shop or something. It's a mother effing sack room! Whap, 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 whap. Let's do the rest of the floor. We've earned it. I'll stop picking up health now. Holy smokes. Oh, those are great. Give me all the red hearts. Yeah, don't pick up health. Don't walk in there. Damn, man, what are the odds? That was very difficult to pull off. Dude, Delirium's gonna be stuck here with us, not vice versa. Oh, it might have been our last opportunity to check a room too. Look at this. It's gonna end up being our last crack. That would have been our second to last crack at a room. I gotta stop taking bad damage. I can't go to any of those spots, really? What about up here? Might as well go ahead and grab this. Secret rooms. We got them. If you got a secret room, yo, if you got a problem, yo, I'll solve it. I have found the secret rooms. Let the DJ revolve it. Yeah, the lamb is not gonna have a good go of it. I'll do delirium just for out of spite if I get the opportunity. That's not what I meant to do at all. Oh well. Huh. Neat. Alright, well, let's start. How's it getting to the lamb? As it turns out, very luckily, Diagonal. I made a mistake and I accidentally reg keyed myself. Oh, look at that. I forgot all about it. I made a mistake and accidentally reg keyed myself off the map, which gave me an I am error room on the womb, and it took me to the chest. So I have been diligently searching with the red key for a hidden sack room. And now I have found it. And we are going to dark room ourselves through sheer force of will. The last floor, we almost finished the entire map. I do feel blessed. I might not have wanted to pick that up. Well, it's not the end of the world. Fun. I got incredibly lucky. Bye. Give me back my key. My key piece, not yours. Let's clear out the room. I don't think there's really anything else I want to do on this floor. So let's go fill up our health, because I think in the next ping or two we're gonna be out of here. We should probably grab breakfast is way the shit down in the corner. It's been a long time since I've done this. Very lucky, man.
This is the story
Very
of the
lucky.
newest denizen of the cave.
And to forget me now in case I decide I wanted to do it again. Who did this to me? The Sandom, Prime Gaming for a year. Sandom, thank you so much. Genuinely appreciate it. Thank you for the support. Fudge, was it milk lemonade? Around the corner, fudge is made. Whee. We'll just go ahead and not do that again, huh? I think that's just about... Oh, there's a fire. Just about all I really want to do with bombs and explosions and potentially losing the run. Oh, I love you, Infestation 2. You're the best. Money equals power.
Pretty fly.
Yo, I do love Bird's Eye. I won't be doing the whole floor, but at this rate, we might as well take all this stuff that we've earned, you know? We've earned all these excess items. I'll do it. What the hell? Ooh. Interesting. Maybe we'll try not to take that many more items that split. It's starting to get a little dicey in here. What is this? It doesn't show a room there. Oh, it's just the second secret room. Or it's a second secret room? What's going on here?
This is the story of the newest denizen of the cave.
The second secret room. Got it. Got it. Noah, tier 2, 57 months. Says, the craziest thing happened. I woke up today and nothing was on fire from Twitch. Now we are all quite literally bleeding purple. A death by 1,000 cuts, and it's nice to have a normal morning. Yeah, the last 24 hours, man, was something else.
Judgment.
Reg was in here earlier. He might still be here. Hiding to a certain extent. I feel incredible sympathy for the men and women who are manning the fort right now. Also, and listen, I want to go on record as saying I appreciate that we've had a couple of staff members here in the last couple of days, and that nobody here has been the obnoxious fuckstick who's like, hey, listen, why don't you just go ahead and give us an explanation or whatever, you know? I didn't even think about that until just now, because I would be mortified if anyone ever did that in this stream.
Shot speed up.
But it didn't even cross my mind that anyone potentially could ever do that here. But yeah, don't be streamer Twitter. But yeah, I appreciate you, chat, not being the chat who aggressively is like, hey, we're due explanations and you're here, potentially with the 1 minute you have to like hide from all of this bullshit. Explain yourself. I can't pick that up. There's just no way. Ooh, Billy. I love Compound Fracture so much. There is no way I can pick that item up right now. This game will explode. Matter of fact, let's do this real quick. As long as we're here. That part's done. No delirium from that fight, so we'll definitely go and I'm gonna try to be a little min-maxy about my movements here. We'll definitely go and fight Mango Santa just to flex. That's right. Reenie will bonk the living shit out of you if we find out you're harassing any faculty who are hiding here during this shitstorm. To the fucking Shadow Realm. Oh my. Kind of curious about this. Also, Reenie, yeah, diagonal. You can red key yourself into a deal with the angel, and it's glorious. I love when that happens. It doesn't happen super often, but I love when that happens. I'm so hungry. I can't wait to pull together some lunch. Oh my god. It's been a long time since we've had a good old-fashioned broken run. Fuck it. You know what? If it crashes, it crashes. Seraphim. I'm gonna get Compound Fracture before we leave the floor. Golden teleporter. All right, now I'm gonna go back. Oh, there's Compound Fracture. I don't know why it brought it to us. Oh, the new GPU's not here yet, but it will be. Give me back my red key, you rat bastard. Yeah, great. Now we're gonna arm Edmund with all the ammunition he needs to undo our fun run. I'm only gonna give it the lightest of tippy taps. I'm also gonna save it right before we go into this fight. My alarm didn't go off a second time, did it? Or a third time? I guess not a third time. We're good. Okay. I got some leftover, like, West African sweet potato and peanut soup that I might make a move on. Alright, that should be everything. Let's go do this fight. I'm not gonna fool around with the I'm not gonna fool around with the Forget Me Now. I think I'm just gonna go. I should have saved. I'll still save. Alabaster box disappeared in the basement. Continue. Don't mind if I do. Okay. Yeah, Dan is an absolute saint for sure. Yeah, people said that they were getting notes on their orders from Dan's kids this time around. Basically reminding them and thanking them for supporting a mom and pop operation. Oh my god. And we have restock. Yeesh. Yeesh. Huh. You know what beverage sponsor I really miss? Daisha. I mean, like, ultimately, it's like, Daisha is kind of like gasoline or oil. When one of your main ingredients is Cali versus butt sweat, you can only make but so much, you know? Supplies, by definition, have to be limited. Eventually, they will run out. I don't know that I've touched that on this run. I don't know that I've touched that on this run, so we should go ahead and pick it up. I also don't know. There's nothing to tell me that that isn't Delirium right there, so we might save him for last. Oh wait, no. I thought that said gulp, like gulp pill. I was like, yo, a gulp pill would be amazing right now. But for right now, we're trying to milk this shop to make a dumb run. Very scary. Eventually we'll leave with that. Oh no, Billy. That's not what I wanted to do. Gulp. Experimental pill. Has a shot speed upgrade. I need to find some bosses that are definitely not Delirium. Has a lot of bombs. Hi, honey. I love you. Food is awesome. I am super down for food. I don't know why, I am so hungry. I even had a little bowl of cereal this morning. Lisa says she loves you.
Aww, I love you too.
I didn't even get that reaction. What the fuck? Fair. I can't argue that logic.
Okay, bye.
Okay, bye. Money, 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 money. I don't think I really need help right now. I can't go this way? It's so weird how it's kind of cropped off in spots. I wonder if there's a devil, like an angel room deal here as well. I'm getting to the point where we're so... Oh, that's right. We're getting to the point where things are so screwy that I can't, whoops. I can't reliably, like, count on the bitrate not to crash every time I fire a shot. This will probably be our... Well, yeah, well, I don't know. Say this will probably be our run for the day. We might do one more. Maybe we'll try a Lost Run or something. Like a Lost Run to Dogma. Do a Hearts. That is clearly not Delirium. Question marks?
The sun.
At least I can see the floor now. Ow. This gotta be. Oh, I think we're Beelzebub'd already. Oh my god. Is that a gulp pill, maybe? The world may never know. Kate, what's going on, homie? Oh shit. There absolutely is. There absolutely is a super duper secret room here. Honestly, JJ Madison, if I'm being square with you on this, I mean, A, we're not really like risking a streak, but additionally, B, I physically just may not be in a spot where I feel like I can handle like 4 hours of, like, obviously Little Nightmare is just not like, oh, okay. It's not like a traditional horror, it's not like survival horror. But I definitely have been feeling the negative effects of playing scary games in this first week, because I am so ridiculously spent by the time each day is over. So there's a part of me that's like, maybe it's okay if I get like a 1 o'clock start. Yeah, like Little Nightmares is more atmospherically scary than it is traditional survival horror scary. Well, that's cool. I don't think I'll ever get to use it. Is it the scary thing or the jump scare strings? I think it's a little bit of column A and a little bit of column B, if I'm being honest. That said, I do like making $25 a second. I was really surprised at how good, I say good, I was terrified during Siren Head. I didn't feel like I should be. I felt like I should feel very jokey about, oh my god. I felt like I should feel very, like, almost borderline dismissive. Like, oh, what is going on with this goofy game? Why was this on the list? But instead, I got to the end of Siren Head and I was like, exhausted. Yeah, the atmosphere on Siren Head was delightfully done. I was very pleased. In a, I was terrified and very tired at the end sort of
Judgment.
way. I don't think I'm gonna play these guys out. Oh, I mean, I didn't think I was gonna play these guys out. The Siren Head worth what you paid for it? Yeah. Yeah. It was worth the fistful of ducats I gave them for it. There's a part of me that, like, it was really short, but I was also kind of okay with it being really short. I was kind of okay with it. Dude, I can't see a thing. Exploring the floor, baby. Tears upgrade, does that even work? Does not. Sad. Sad. Oh, I don't think that was a forget me now. I think that was the trinket, the big magnet trinket. Shit, the world may never know. Yeah, it's just the big magnet trinket. Super magnet. So this is clearly the far edge of the map. Socks, you say? Ow. I don't think there's nearly as much map to fill in on this run, or on this floor, because the floor itself is so big. Christ, we are devastating. That food smells good. The food is definitely what's happening next. The food is definitely what's happening next. Oh, well, shit, I found delirium. Whee! I'll drop one bomb. Alright, I'll drop a couple bombs. I need to go see what these other... I need to go see what these other bosses are all about, and then I'll go ahead and call this a one run. Holy shit. You're a very scary game. I should definitely save the game, you're right. I should definitely save the game. Oh, I don't have any more with me. I mean, it almost has to take me closer, right? Oh, it does. There's a fucking shop. What am I talking about?
This is the story of the newest denizen of the cave.
Our speed is maxed out, so let's try this. 48-hour energy. Milk, I suppose. Lots of pills. Fly.
Pretty
Health up. 48-hour energy. Hollingsworthless, tier 1, 42 months. Hollingsworthless, thank you so much. Thanks for you being you and facilitating such a great community. Shit, I'm grateful for it today, now more than I ever was, for sure. I was grateful before, but oh my. We blinked out of existence. I was grateful before, but I am super grateful today. Upon finding out that I'm lucky to be a person, one of maybe about 1,000 people on the planet. I thought, so initially with the Twitch leaks, I thought that you know, with 50,000 partners, give or take, I just worked under the assumption that 10 or 15,000 people, and maybe even like a handful of affiliates, were being able to like make reputably good livings. And now I realize that it's really more like 1,000 people on the planet get to do this job, and I'm one of them. That is awe-inspiring to me. I think that's it. I think we've done just about all I'm willing to do on this run. The top 2,000 make a really decent living. There's only a couple thousand people on the planet who get to do this, which is weird because, like, it kind of equates to, like, whatever pro sport you might want to mention, you know? Pro football, pro basketball, pro baseball. I never really saw myself as being the kind of person who would just hit all the lucky steps necessary to oh no, what have I done? I almost softlocked myself. Did you see that? I wouldn't have been able to have gone back, I don't think. Well, maybe I can. What is this room behind it? Oh, okay. Weird. It just kind of skips you through a room. Yeah, that's new. I didn't know that. Weird. All right, let's get out of here. I'm starving. This food smells really good.
Someday, Bumbo, lucky Bumbo, someday the Bumbo's a bad Bumbo. He get coin, and Bumbo lose coin. He gets it, he